Welcome back, everybody, to the Two Idiots MLB 24 franchise, where more baseball buffoonery is on the way.
Cheap seats to the best seat in the house.
This
Courtesy
doesn't
of
go too low. We get our
After the
pronunciations
Show.
sometimes from this guy.
Time
Yeah.
to climb in. And here we go.
Not all the
Our
way
winner
up.
is Kurt Gellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations,
Oh no,
Kurt.
he
You and your
doesn't know
family
how to
can
do it
win
either.
up to 4 seats
The
behind
blind
home plate.
leading the
Again,
blind over
courtesy
here.
of MLB The Show.
Wow, the game menu is sentient. How did it know? Welcome back, everybody, to Chicago Cubs baseball on the Two Idiots franchise. We're in spring training, and we've let a few games go by, and inexplicably, we are 8-1 right now. Going on a hell of a tear, and we decided not to watch the very first game of spring training just because we wanted to get a little bit of data under our belts, get a good look at the boys, and just kind of an early preview, which is exactly what spring training should be for. But we do want to highlight a few of the matchups with some of the tougher teams that we're going to be facing from here on out. First one up here is against the Dodgers. LA has thrown stupid amounts of money to build an impressive roster. They have done so, and I would like to see how we stack up versus a team of this caliber. Of course, everything in spring training should be taken with a grain of salt, but it will still get us an idea generally on how certain guys do against certain matchups.
Yeah, the fact that our regular lineup pretty much is going to be what we'll see for at least the most part. It should give us a little bit of a look at what we got.
Mm-hmm. And going 8-1 in the spring training is no joke either. We are still facing competition, although the rosters are a complete mess right now, and we're seeing what looks like 74 people have an at-bat every game.
Yeah, the box scores are a little rough to look at, that's for sure. There's way too much data there.
Yeah. So we're going to lead off this game with Nico Horner, who immediately will get a single to center right, wasting no time whatsoever. The first pitch before the introduction is even done.
That's what I like to see, some aggressive swinging. Get her.
As long as it's good.
Get on her, yeah.
Seiya Suzuki also swinging at the first pitch, but fouling that one off. Panther, do you have a player on the lineup today that you are possibly most excited for?
Not particularly. I'd like to see how that the young catcher we grabbed right off the bat, the trade we made for Henry Ford, or Harry Ford, Henry Ford, Harry Ford. Sorry. Yeah, I'd like to see how he does, young fella. Lots of potential. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of the older guys I want to see how they perform. Like, how's Bellinger going to hold up? I'm definitely interested in look at some of the guys, but yeah, I don't have a particular one that I'm setting my sights on. Not yet. And yourself?
Well, I'm not that familiar with most of these guys. I would say that I'm probably more comfortable with talking about Bellinger at this point, just because I've seen him. Oh man, I thought he was going to beat that one at first. I've seen Bellinger more often than not. I'm also very excited to get closer looks throughout the year or years for Ian Happ and Dansby Swanson. They've got name recognition for me, so I'm excited to get more acquainted with them, but probably Bellinger for me. We share the same first name, so I've got some affinity there. I'd like to see him do well.
Oh, I'd like to see him do well first as well, because, I mean, he's only 28, so he's still got a few good years in him. A couple of those other names, Dansby Swanson and stuff, some of those guys are getting up in age, so a year or two we'll see what they're doing, and possibly they could be
sneaks one through to center.
Possibly could fill a role in as being potential trades for prospects.
Yeah, which is one of the core pillars of our strategy with taking over this Cubs franchise. We talked a lot about what team we wanted to pick and what our goals would be. And, we had quite a list, actually. There was a lot of interesting team builds that we could have gone with. And the Cubs was somewhat of a late addition into the options mix here, but we both agreed ultimately that they looked the most promising and enticing. They've always been a somewhat middle tier team as Martinez strikes. No, not strikes out, but stolen base here. Sorry, Martinez not striking out there confused me for a second.
I thought he struck out as well. The way the umpire was like screaming there, I was a little confused as well.
I thought that was it.
The umpire knocking the rust off in spring training as well.
Yeah, me too. We're gonna get back into it, and we'll get better. But anyways, yeah, the idea of taking the Cubs was very enticing. They're such a long-running franchise. The history is incredible. They've only got 3 World Series wins, so we know that they haven't achieved that much success. And in the more recent years, actually, they've been somewhat turning it around. But the idea of taking a middle-tier team with a decent budget, a couple guys to build off of and possibly get some prospects for, I mean, we can essentially have a clean slate and not face the mounting pressure of bringing a team all the way from the bottom. We can have a little bit more freedom here in this build.
Yeah, the thing when we done the Nationals was, we fire sailed, we dumped contracts in the first year because we took that massive run at free agency. We don't kind of have that option this year. We don't have Ohtani to go after and Josh Hader and stuff. Those guys are locked up in contracts now. So to take a completely basement team and play within with trades not forced and budgets not turned off, it's still like we got deep pockets. So we got a little bit of money to throw around, but that's not the name of the game. We want to get some prospects. Hopefully, we can get some good draft picks and build a team around like the 4 or 5 solid players that we have.
Yeah, and that was part of the fun from the Nationals franchise where we drafted David Nunez and Bill Browning and those guys who I think ultimately would have really been the core of, the young blood on the team to propel us forward once the free agency acquisitions that we got, those high-quality players. Once all those guys eventually petered out, Freeman will sneak that one in down the line for a single for LA. David Nunez in particular was a guy that I would have loved to have seen develop and excel for years and years, and we're going to get that opportunity with this franchise. We've got plenty of time. We'll get our first look at Shohei Ohtani here in spring training. Our old pal Shohei.
Not my old pal now.
New team, who dis?
Yeah. Hit him. Strike his ass out. That's what I want to see.
I will say the UI, as we're watching here, looks a lot more minimalistic. I think just the bottom right graphic there being the only thing on the screen. There's no ticker. I mean, maybe this is just because we're in spring training.
Yeah, it might be spring training. Once we get into the regular season, it'll probably fill up a little bit.
Yeah, it feels a little minimal here, as Ohtani will get a little bloop just over third base. And he's motioning he wants some cereal.
Wants some Lucky Charms or some shit. I'm not quite sure what the noise the umpire made there. I don't know if he hurt himself. It didn't sound like he said ball or strike. It more like, maybe he threw up a little bit. The pitch was so good it made him puke.
Also getting our first look at our pitching staff live as Javier Assad is having a tough bottom of the first so far. 2 men on with 2 outs though. Got him with a cutter up top to get out of it. Well, in spring training, like we've said before, everything should be taken with a grain of salt. But yeah, it will give us a little bit of an idea here for the capabilities of these guys, what they're like in certain situations.
That looks like Teoscar right there in left field.
It did. Right back up with the middle, and Swanson makes it in time.
Nice.
The catcher, Harry Ford.
He's Harry.
Yeah, Harry Ford. You kept saying Henry.
I said Henry, then I couldn't remember if it was Henry or Harry, and I'm thinking, no, it's not Henry Ford. Henry Ford.
Henry Ford's the car guy.
Yeah. I had the H right at least.
Yeah, no, you were so close. Oh. Wow. And he's going.
Wow.
Makes it in time. Some speed from Dansby Swanson.
Impressive. Most impressive.
This lineup is also jacked up. We had versus righties. It should be a Maya right now, but it's not.
Oh, we didn't change the...
That's all right. It's spring training. Nothing matters.
Why is Amaya better against...
Oh, I don't know yet. I've got the spreadsheet up, and I'm looking at a lineup versus right-handies. That sounded immediately sexual.
Right-handies?
The lineup versus right-handies.
Giggity.
It's that scene from oh God, what was the movie?
The first baseman, Michael.
Oh my God, I can see Old School. At the beginning, where the guy knocks on the door, knock, knock, knock. I'm here for the gangbang.
Is there any right-handies in here? Oh, they that lineup changed because we changed the lineup though. We put Ford in, and we didn't update the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay.
That's why, because Maya's a little ranked a little bit lower than Ford, so we
All right,
changed
let me
it.
update that now. Harry Ford, catcher, right?
Yeah.
We'll come back to the bottom of the second and see Will Smith versus Javier Assad. Hitting .227 thus far in spring training. Just about a week and a half in, close to 2 weeks. Chasing that one. Wow. It's a chopped little bloop over here to short. Route number 1. Chris Taylor struggling in spring training. 150. Hoping for a quicker, more efficient second inning from Assad. He'll get 2 fairly quickly.
And keep that pitch count down.
Yep. After that long first inning, this is exactly what Assad needs. And we'll see Teoscar Hernandez.
Only hitting 148.
I'm not terribly surprised. Took him a while to warm up for us.
Yeah, it's true.
Chasing that sinker down below the zone. The 1-2 from Assad. Great pitch down and in, but we'll do it again. Got him after chasing the sinker well inside. Great inning from Assad.
That's definitely a lot more efficient. That's a power bat. Christopher Morel.
Yep. Swing and a miss from Morel. 26 homers last year. Although he did only play 107, as this one will get popped far back into center right at the start of the warning track. Holds back, but that's a strike anyways to Nico Horner. Everybody's chasing.
We're just answering to get a hit.
1-2.
Finally watches one, a cutter well outside.
Whoa. 2-2. Count full.
Missing 3 in a row now. Right down the middle, but Horner can only foul it. Oh man, chases that, luckily foul down the first base line.
Ball 4.
And he will take it.
Up next for the Cubs.
Good at bat from Nico.
What if his cousin asks him if he wants to go bowling frequently?
Cousin.
Oh! Foul.
Oh.
It was almost a
Dang.
see ya from Saya.
See you later. Oh, I can't wait to use that. That's going to be fun. The 0-2 to Suzuki, chasing the good slider low and away.
Walker Buehler ain't fucking around.
No.
That was nasty.
Bellinger watches that fastball low and in.
Pitch out.
A pitch out, and they called it correctly, but still not in time.
Wow, we got some speed on the base path.
I like the aggressiveness as well. Those extra bases are really going to come in handy.
Oh, no need.
Oh, a Bellinger bomb to right center field, a no-doubter as we get our first 2 runs. Bellinger's second home run of spring training.
Oh, JD, let's see if we go back to back. This guy's got monster power against both sides of the pitching arm. How do you say that? He only swings from one side of the plate, but he's got power against lefties and righties. There we go.
Yeah.
It's like there was a. I was like, wait a second, that's not how you say that.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Yeah. Well, we picked up J.D. Martinez from the free agency nearly immediately after taking over this franchise, and he'll be DHing for us for the near future at least. So we wanted to get some more power on this team. Somewhat of a veteran presence as well.
Yeah, we signed him to a 1-year deal, but I mean, we could always extend that if he's playing really well.
Ball 4.
Watches ball 4, close, but the discipline pays off. Starting to see some cracks in Walker Buehler's game now.
Whoa.
Ian Happ watches that one low and away. Good pitch. Can't do much with that cutter. The 1-2 to Happ.
Oh, chased it low.
Swinging, chasing. Yeah, wow, man. We're going to have to work on that. But 2 come across anyways, courtesy of Cody Bellinger, as the Cubs take the lead. See if we can prevent LA from answering back. They'll start with Jason Hayward. And that will get through. Possibly 2 for Hayward. Cut off at center field. Only a single. Love that we've got some speed in the outfield to prevent that double.
Not shortstop. Mookie.
Is that the LA shuffle when they get on first base?
Great pitch inside with that cutter to Mookie Betts, who has been hot through spring training, batting .400. Another one
Oh.
inside that
Loop.
jams him, but that will go through to right field. Runner holds at second.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Gavin.
Mookie Betts channeling Salt Bay at first base.
All more reason to hit him with a pitch next time he's at the plate. God. Can I hate the Dodgers anymore? I think so.
Panthers' nickname this franchise is not going to be the cutter, but rather
One ball,
the
one
the hammer or some sort, something that hits things. I don't know. Talked about base running aggressiveness. What about pitching aggressiveness?
Yeah.
As that
Oh.
will get through with the infield shifted over, the throw into home, not in time as LA gets their first run across.
ball.
Assad needs to recover his composure here as we've got 2 on with no outs and Freddie Freeman at the plate.
Oh,
That
no.
one will also go through Freeman to center field. The throw home, Faro off, and it's 2-2. The LA shuffle, the Dodger dance.
A Dodger dance. Ah.
Oh,
As Assad will now face Shohei. 2 on once again. Really need to clamp down right here before all control is lost in this game. Swing and a miss from Shohei. The sinker fooled him down in the zone, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. Good slider. Assad hasn't been throwing bad. It just seemed like we've got those unlucky choppers and bloops that just sneak right through.
Yeah, he's not been giving up any monster shots, nothing to the gap. It's all been loop down the line or a soft hit from an inside pitch or it's
Just into center field. Yeah. Kind of some lucky shots, I guess, but the results are the same as we're tied and he walks Shohei.
bases loaded for Max Muncy.
Oh boy.
oh, that's inside.
Muncy fouling that into right, and he'll go behind in the count now, 1-2. Assad needs to make something happen. Fouled.
Man, he is throwing like right on the edges every time. Like he's doing really well.
Yeah.
Just can't get any miss.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed in Assad. I feel like they're just getting really lucky.
You're getting a lot of
And that will
foul.
go to second,
He's out.
to short, to first. A double play, but the leading run comes through. And it's now a runner on third, 2 outs, and Will Smith back at the plate. So Assad gets that double play ball, but one batter too late, as with the bases loaded, the run has come through. Played at third by Morel, and that will do it for the 3rd inning. We give up the lead.
Yeah, our lead was short-lived.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
And we'll see our first pitching change, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Number 18, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Yeah, I nailed that on the first try. Yes! Swanson on the first pitch. Routine play to second. Let's at least gauge the speed here from Yamamoto, will ya? 96 inside to Ford. We expect to see quite a few changes here for both teams in spring training. Sure that we'll see pitching changes aplenty and definitely some subs off the bench at the plate as well. A big swing by Ford, but far underneath it. Ford to left, tracking back, caught between the stands and the line. I was about to say, Bush, you better not swing on that first pitch.
Well, if I make a mistake and then crush the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Or dribble it to first, you know.
Yeah, weekly hit to first, and Yamamoto throws fewer pitches in this inning than he did warming up.
Man.
Jeez. And we'll see ours. We're going to Justin Steele on the mound. I like that they show the strikeout rate. That's a new stat on there.
Yeah.
22% of the time so far. That's through 9 innings and 5 games for Steele.
Average versus lefties and played it. Holy shit. 444, and he's a left-handed pitcher. That is odd.
That is very odd.
He must only face a few lefties and they hit him because that's an uncharacteristic number for a left-handed pitcher.
Steele's ahead quickly, 0-2 to Taylor. The delivery. Weekly hit, but once again, just enough in just the right place to sneak through for a single.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And the Dodger dance once more. Uncle Teo back once again as he watches strike one.
Maybe if the Dodgers want to defer everybody's salary, maybe their stats should be deferred. So any of the runs they score don't count until they get their actual salary.
And Teoscar will pop that one up to center field, slightly left played, and brought down safely. Hayward steps in once again.
No, that's a ball.
I am happy to see throughout this game that we've seen quite a bit of speed from some of our guys.
Yeah, a couple stolen bases. Yeah, I like to see that as well.
Yep. Gotta wonder if that aggressiveness will continue throughout the year, but so far, that's what I like to see.
2-1.
Big swing and a miss from Hayward. A steal, even the counts, 2-2. Chasing below, but fouled. Got him! He watches strike 3, high and tight, as Steele gets out number 2. Good sliders sneaking through there.
He's looking good so far.
Yeah.
He's not one of our starters.
Yes, he is. I think he's our ace.
I think so.
Yeah, he's listed first on our list. Assad was our number 5 guy.
Yeah, it's nice in the spring training that way they might rotate a few of our starters for us in the games. At least we can look at a couple of them.
Yeah. Behind in the count, 2-1 to Mookie Betts. Popped up. Foul. The count leaving up as we've got 2 outs. Man on first. Steele delivers.
Okay.
Way outside. Count runs full. And Betts fouls that one off. The 3-2 again. Swing and a miss. He fooled him on that slider as that would have been ball 4. Instead, it's going to end the 4th.
All right, boys. James Paxton, let's rough him up.
He's got no ERA yet.
Let's ruin this guy's day.
Not striking out anybody so far. A 4.3 rate over 6 innings pitched. 5 holds, though. As we'll see our 9-hitter Morrell lead off the top of the 5th. Umpire says he went.
Went where?
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit well, but down the line and foul. Morrell behind now, 1-2. Chops that one foul to stay alive.
Oh. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Missing now to running the count full, 3-2 to Morrell. Inside, another walk.
Nice. Good eye.
I'm happy to see a few of those. I think that's our 3rd walk of the game.
I do believe so.
Good pitch inside to Nico Horner as the lineup turns over. Let's get a few guys on for Bellinger again.
Yeah, I like to see that. Oh, that was
Wow.
just on the line.
Great pitch. A cutter on the outer edge is now 0-2. Doesn't get that call.
That was
but
a
it's
close
right
one.
There. Yeah, wow.
That was a 50-50. Oh, how come we don't get those inside outs that land for bloopers? Come on now.
Defensive swing from Horner to stay alive, and the 1-2 again. Over to first.
Oh, he
That
doubled
was
him.
a double play.
Oh, bad luck.
Wow. Luck has been a factor for both teams, but it's only going one way so far as the Dodgers get out of the top of the 5th.
Did the Dodgers pay for extra luck too? They got money. They got
Open
money.
that in one of the packs.
They got yeah.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Caleb Killian will come in.
Caleb
Our first reliever that we'll see. He is our long relief pitcher.
I'm saying because some of these names could pop up. I don't know who any of them are.
He's our first long reliever that we have. Sinker low and in to Gavin Lux to start off the bottom of the 5th.
I know the rosters are inflated, but I wonder if we'll get any AAA guys come out.
We might.
Carl Edwards is in AAA. It's a name from the past.
Yep. We'll see a few of those.
At least that wasn't a base hit.
Yeah, true. Chasing well below the zone, and it's still 0-2 to Lux. Killian delivering again, and he chases again. Luckily foul for us that time. Come on.
That's the ball.
Doesn't chase that one.
Give him something up and in a little bit. Oh,
Nails the lower inside corner with a good cutter, and Killian gets a strikeout.
this guy loves pitching at the bottom of the zone.
He sure does.
And then he throws one high and inside.
Freddie Freeman, 2 for 2 on the day, also in possession of the nicest set of teeth in baseball.
No, outside.
Pearly whites can be fucking blinding at night. Some LED headlights, Jesus Christ.
Oh! He thought he walked.
Oh, went around on that one. We'll see another delivery. Did he go? He sure did. Freeman's not getting out so easy.
No, he
Full
thought
count now.
thought he had a free ride.
Nearly did. What does Killian give him on 3-2? Chased outside, but fouled off. Full count delivery again. High in the zone and fouled one more.
Jesus.
And that's to left field. Freeman will sneak that one through for a single.
Man, there are some long at bats.
Now batting.
Yeah,
Designated hitter. Shohei.
we'll see Shohei again.
Ball. Hot.
Just about halfway through this game, slightly over, and seeing some decent at-bats from our guys. Some decent pitch command and location on the mound. And a lot of luck for the Dodgers so far. I don't feel like we should be losing this game.
No, like you said, they've had some lucky drops. But that's all right.
Nothing lucky about Bellinger's home run. I feel like
Yeah.
we properly earned that. But yeah, man, most of their hits have been very lucky. As Shohei swings at a cutter for strikeout and out number 2. Muncy chasing well outside the zone.
Ball. 1-1.
And again, chasing, the word of the day here from both teams.
Max Muncy's only played for 2 teams, and both of them are in California.
Yep.
But you do have like 612 major league teams in California to choose from. So
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Killian nails Muncy.
Now batting. The catcher.
Gives him
no
first base
Dodger,
for
no
free.
Dodger dance after that, bitch.
He said, dodge this.
Hit him in the hip, so we can't do that fucking dance anymore.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Smith over to third, easily played, and that'll do it for the 5th inning. The Dodgers' lead remains intact after a few more innings, and then they'll put out Gavin Stone.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, I like that ERA.
Please.
Yeah, that's a little inflated. He struggles versus lefties so far in spring training.
Righties have been hitting him pretty good too at 286.
Yeah. All right, this could be our turning point as we'll start off with Bellinger.
Strike. Ooh.
Watches the first one through at 92.
Ball.
Stone missing away.
Bellinger was one of the top ranked free agents that didn't get signed until I think even after spring training had started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Bellinger and JD Martinez, Lorenzen, Matt Chapman, yeah, Blake Snell. Those guys were all big ticket
Wow.
free agents, and none of them got signed until late. And they're trying to wonder why. I said, well, a lot of them are asking for $200 million, and that's
Yep.
probably why. You know, I mean,
Martinez doesn't sneak that one through.
yeah, we're not going to get any lucky bounces like that.
Yeah, I guess not. Ian Happ sharply hit, but reeled in at first, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th.
That was quick.
Jeez. Well, a good time for a little bit of trivia, I suppose, as we'll put in Daniel Palencia, who so far in spring training has been pretty much untouchable. 0 ERA, 28.6% strikeout rating, and he's dominating righties. For a franchise such as the Cubs, who has 140 seasons under their belt, it's inevitable that they must have started with some different names. Panther, do you know what the Cubs used to be called?
Oh, good question. I'm not 100% sure on the history of the Cubs. I do know they did have a different name way back, but I can't tell you for sure what it is.
Well, all the way back in 1898, the team changed their name from the Chicago Cults to the Chicago Orphans.
The Chicago Cults.
Yeah.
C-U-L-T-S.
C-O-L-T-S, like the Indianapolis Colts,
Okay.
but Chicago. And they
Alright.
changed it to the Chicago Orphans.
The Orphans. The Colts?
The Orphans.
Or the Colts to the Orphans. Interesting.
What the fuck were they thinking back in 1898? The Orphans.
The Chicago, or I like it. We're going
Hard
to
to
rebrand
get
the team.
excited. I would love to see some of the merchandise for the Chicago Orphans.
Just sad.
Sad children.
This is sad little kid with a teddy bear with one arm ripped off.
And a baseball glove on one hand.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
What a sad name. Well, that name only lasted 3 years because in 1903 they changed it to the Chicago Cubs that we know.
Wow, I'm so glad you're no longer called the Orphans. That is horrendous.
1-1.
Well, we do have control of this franchise. They don't
Rebrand.
perform well. We could rebrand.
Yeah, they're going to be the Orphans pretty fucking quick. Oh, man. I wonder if they have a retro uniform.
That's what they call the free agency.
Yeah, the Chicago Orphans.
Steady strike.
They're gonna be, all their A team from the A-ball team from last episode. They're all orphans now.
We're telling them, hey, we're not cutting you. We're just changing you to the Chicago Orphans.
Yeah, you're being
does that
demoted. You're being
Well,
demoted.
Timmy, that means you're going to the free agency.
You're being demoted down to the Chicago Orphans. And the guy's like, there is no team called the Orphans. Oh, also known as free agency.
Yeah.
Because you have no fucking parents.
Got dark so quick. I knew it was going to go there.
Oh, there.
The Chicago Orphans. Oh, my God.
Oh, Nick Madrigal is in a hit now. Our first lineup change inside of a pitcher change.
Yep, our first sub.
Nope. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's out the corner.
Might have to trade Nick Madrigal because I don't know if I can have that name around.
Why?
Madrigal was the name of the planet in the new Halo TV show, and that show sucks.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even finish season 1. It was that bad.
Yeah, me either. I didn't finish it either. I give up. Right near
Terrible.
the end. Yeah. Potential, but yeah. So I don't know if I can have Madrigal on the team because every time I hear the name, I just think of that fucking TV show.
It's not you, kid. It's just your name.
Yeah.
The painful memory associated with it.
Yeah, can we go ahead and edit his name? We'll call him Nick. I don't know. We'll just randomize the last name. Nick Random.
That's the
Nick
ball.
Random.
Yep. We're going to change Harry to Henry. Chicago Orphans, dude. I can't get over that.
Yeah, me neither. I had to write down that tidbit because I was like, that's too stupid to be real. Turns out it is.
Wow. I mean, they were the Colts. I mean, that's you know. At first I thought you said cults, like cult, like
A cult?
drink the Kool-Aid cult. You know. I'm like, wait a second. In 1890, that word have a different meaning or something? Oh. But then we use like cults, like the Indianapolis Colts. Okay, now I get it. Like the whole scene.
I'm wondering if it also could have been like, because, you know, in the late 1800s, we're talking Red Dead Redemption. It's the Wild West. Could it have been a cult like a weapon?
Oh, maybe.
Could have been a handgun, you know, the
Colt.
pistols.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
That could make some sense.
Yep. Horse or guns, either one. It is America,
Yeah,
by the
either
way.
one fits.
Yeah.
America, yeah, you know. That's all we have over here.
It's horses and guns.
That's the ball.
Until you get to Florida. You get into my swamp down here and people stab each other with frozen alligators.
Florida Man 2024. Stab people with frozen alligators.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Your attention,
Yep, as
please.
we inhale bath
Now
salts.
pitching for Chicago. Number 36.
But they do the Dodgers. They do the Dodger dance. So you get Florida's doing already better. You guys don't do that over there.
Well, that's one thing in our hat. We'll see Jordan Wicks here for the first time. 5.1 innings pitched, and also another substitution, Luis
Now coming in
Vasquez.
to pitch hit, PK Hernandez. Now at shortstop, number 8, PK Hernandez.
Ball. 1-0.
Hernandez to center field, and
And
Bellinger will make it.
now it's substitute city here now.
Yeah.
Everybody gets an at bat. Miguel Rojas.
We'll see Miguel Rojas.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Remember I got excited when I was watching the Cup game and I said Jordan Wicks was pitching?
Yeah.
I thought it was Jordan Hicks. That's why I sent it to you.
Oh, that's what you got excited. When I see the name Wicks, Jordan in front of Wicks, I think Jordan Hicks instantly too.
Now batting.
Yeah.
First baseman.
So I mistook it because I was like, oh my God, hey, we know that guy. And so I sent it to you. And then it just hit me just now as they put him up here. I was like, that's Wicks, Jordan Wicks. I
Yeah.
don't know him. I know Hicks.
Yeah.
Good pitch inside, though.
How do you pronounce that last name?
Cartaya
Cartaya? I didn't hear the
I don't know.
announcer. Diego Cartaya.
or Cartea. Wow, good curveball.
Damn.
There we go, Wicks.
I like it.
Not much action for us offensively as we've been struggling since the first part of the
Now at
game.
second base, number
Couple
11,
substitutions
Miguel
coming in now.
Rojas. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Emmett Sheehan.
Number 80, Emmett
Wow, he has not had much success.
Sheehan.
Only 2.1 innings pitched, but that ERA is hurting.
Yeah. Either he has faced no lefties or he's
Number 27.
brutal against lefties.
Hey, Miguel Vargas, that's another name we know
Is it?
from Hurricane series.
Oh, that's right.
One and one.
Oh, boys. Let's get something rolling here.
It's time to turn this around. We waited long enough. We're in the top of the 8th now. Come on.
Show us that power, Morel.
It's a pretty good pitch to hit. That's a slow curveball. That came in at what, 76 or 78?
Oh, that was nasty.
Pitching speeds there, 94 miles an hour, high and tight. That's out number 1.
Let's go bowling. God, we're going to have to trade the players just because of their names. Nico Horner and Madrigal are gone.
We're going to legally change Harry Ford's name. Good slider gets in there. Ooh, man, he's got a good curveball, too.
Yeah, it's nasty. Oh, dirt.
3-2 now to cousin Nico. Hard hit to left field,
Over his head.
and it gets down. That should be 2 for Nico, and it is. Some life now showing late in the game.
There we go.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Chicago.
And we'll see our pinch hitter.
Mike Tauchman.
No graphic showing me who that is. It's Mike Tauchman.
He's
Wow, gets a hanging curveball.
he's on the
Wow.
trade block with Lorenzen.
Yeah,
No.
throw back, not in time.
That's the ball.
Good pitch, but slightly too far outside. I'm impressed with Sheehan.
You wanted to take Tauchman for him.
Switch places on the field right now, please.
If someone like Sheehan is, depends on what kind of stats and stuff, he could be someone we're looking for. We do need to look for some relievers, considering our relievers, even though some of them are decently rated, some of them are getting up in age, and our minor league system hasn't got a lot of deep talent for relievers,
Yeah.
I don't believe. So.
Oh, Tachman watches strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now
That was surely hittable, but he just watches it anyways.
Mervis.
Another substitution for us now, and it'll be Matt Mervis. The steal is on, and he'll have it as he drops it at the plate.
Wow.
Stealing third with 2 outs. A bold move. And Nico Horner does it. God, that curveball's good, man.
That is nasty.
The thing of beauty with the precision and the break that has. Wow.
All right.
Rally is killed pretty effectively, despite the double and the stolen third
Your
base.
attention please.
Nico putting in all the effort that he can, but all for
Now
naught so
playing
far.
right field, number 40, Mike Talkman.
And we'll bring in Yency Almonte.
Number 25, Yency
High strikeout rate through 5 2/3.
Those averages are looking back at 1.1 and 0.2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Keith Crow Armstrong.
Almonte is a middle relief pitcher for us.
The designated
Still have not seen the closer yet.
Contact.
Andy Pages.
Pages. Who's he paging in 2024? That's what I want to know.
Oh!
Caught it! Stolen from a fan right in the front. Wow.
It's a Dodger fan anyway, so fuck him.
Oh, never mind. Fuck it. So Almonte gets a first pitch out, and then that one is down the line at third. No one was there. And that'll be 2 easily.
We're not expecting him to hit the
No,
opposite
the
field.
shift was on, yeah.
1-0.
Almonte forces Barnes to ground out to second base, but advances to third on the way.
One ball, no strike.
Yeah, it's so strange to see some of those numbers so highly inflated.
Yeah,
Hitting
it's always like that at the
644.
start.
Strike, woo!
Good sinker in there for strike 1.
One ball.
Swing and a miss. Sounded like he chipped it just a little bit.
Yeah, I felt it.
Wow, gives him a gift right in the center of the zone. Luckily fouled, though. The 1-2 again from Almonte. Great pitch.
Right in the corner.
Circle change came in at 90. Did you see that?
That is some fast circle changing.
Yeah. But Chris Taylor will ground out to short. And we'll get one more shot to do
Your
something
attention, please.
against LA today.
This game for the Dodgers. Now catching, number 15, Austin Barnes. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Evan Carlos.
I do believe that's their closer.
It could be. We probably would have seen ours if we had the bottom of the ninth as well.
Alcantara.
All right, so we bring in another sub, Kevin Alcantara. Alcantara?
Alcantara works.
Alcantara? Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
No.
I don't know.
No, no.
Kevin.
Kevin. And
Nice.
Kevin does it into the gap in right center field. That
That's
should
two.
be an easy double. What a way to start off the top of the ninth.
Number 8.
Tying run in
Ladies and
scoring
gentlemen,
position
your
now.
attention, please.
Instead of Ian Happ, we will get a substitution. I wish they had the names on the back of the shirts.
Actually, a little bit of real life information is on the Blue Jays. Justin Turner signed with the Jays. And in spring training, the Jays are one of the weird teams that don't put names on the back of their jerseys. And he said the worst thing was learning everybody's name because their names aren't in the back of the jersey.
Oh, no.
So the ball players themselves don't like having jerseys with their names on them. And I agree. I think every jersey should have a name.
Yeah.
The Yankees do that sometimes as
Oh,
well.
getting a friendly call down below. Yeah, if they don't have the name on the back, at least put one of those "Hello, my name is" stickers on them, will you?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the jerseys with names on them. Not a fan. 'Cause I can't remember everybody's number, right?
No.
Like even some of the Jays, I'm like trying to remember what some of the numbers are sometimes. I don't, that's what I'm not hyper focused on it. Like
Yeah,
our fucking guys don't have numbers on the back of their jerseys.
Jeez.
Like what the hell's with that? And neither the Dodgers. They just got it on their sleeve. I just noticed that as well.
He doesn't have a number?
Nope.
Oh, wow, you're right.
Fucking weird.
Vasquez to right field for a single, and that will score the tying run.
Yeah, the comeback, baby. Here we go.
There we go.
Harry.
Come on, Harry. We traded for you. Come on. Crush it.
Watches the cutter for strike one as we've tied it up now, and this game just got interesting.
Oh.
Damn.
No ball. Two straight.
Hear that? He's got no balls.
Oh, now he's got one.
One grew in there.
Ball two.
Oh, now he's got two.
Now he's got two. We're evened up. Got to avoid the double play.
Oh, what is that?
Swung at it. Unbelievable.
What the hell?
Now
You look like you get
Ford,
benched.
you idiot.
Michael.
You look like you getting benched. Jesus.
God.
Ah, it's spring training. It's spring training. We just gotta remember.
All right,
spring
you're right. It doesn't
Spring
matter.
training. Okay.
Spring training.
Michael,
That's the mantra as we're in spring training.
Michael Bush will hit 186.
It's spring training, though.
It's spring training. Spring training.
Back. Whoa.
I don't remember. Is this game gonna end in a tie?
Oh, my gosh.
Two straight.
Push behind.
I hope
one
so.
and two. Foul. Come on, Bush.
Ball two. Two balls. Two straight.
2 and 2. Fouled again. Phillips working hard this inning. Pitch number 23 on the way. Chasing again. Keeps it at 2 and 2 instead of 3 and 2. The throw over. Phillips trying to get out of this one a little easier.
I wonder if they have the same rules they do in real baseball. You only allow 2
Oh.
throwovers at bat.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, Bush pops it up to third. And that does it for the top of the ninth. Tied up.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing left field. Number 4, Alexander.
And this is our closer, Adbert Alzolay.
Number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
You nailed that.
Nailed it.
Nice. That's definitely a different name.
Strikeout rate. Yeah, Adbert. It's going to be weird trying to say. I'm going to screw it up and say Albert. Sure. Very quickly, Teoscar to third base for an easy out number 1. Can't get more efficient than that.
Oh, 1 and 1.
Now to Hayward. Gets the call. SCV, what is that? Sweeping curve? It's not a swerve. Not
It
a
should be.
screwball. It's got to be a sweeping curve.
Yeah, it should be a sweeping curve.
Is that like a slider? It just comes down more like a curveball?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it doesn't. It's more. I think a more lateral.
Huh. Hayward to the gap, left center field. As they'll put the winning run in scoring position. And Alzolay will face Enrique Hernandez now.
Go ball.
Good slider inside at 88.
Hitting 286.
Wow, chases that one far outside the zone. 0-2 now to from Alzolay. Can't get him to chase that one.
Ball. 2-2.
Hernandez made of stone right now, not chasing anymore.
Oh,
And
man.
that one goes deep to left field, and that will do it. Hernandez will walk it off for the Dodgers.
Blech. Oh, well, it's a spring training game, boys.
It's spring training. Yeah, it's
Come on. Come on. What the hell? Stop your fucking dancing around.